I know some of this is an act, okay? I know a lot of this she's garnering for attention. But sometimes we have to prepare for the, best or worst and hope for the best. And right now I'm preparing for the worst. Because I seen nothing but darkness in that woman's eyes today when she was talking to him about my Jesus. Okay? He's 4 years old. While we're waiting on Mel, Patriot Nana. I have the entire video where you admitted that your daughter created a fake law letterhead because you were so in love with Gabby. You loved her so much, you were so concerned about her and that baby. I've got that entire video. And it was forwarded to John Ackerman, whatever the fuck his name is, down there in Florida this morning. And you want to know why I forwarded it to him? Because you have the audacity to continue talking to that bitch. And she proved it yesterday when your message came across her screen. Do you guys really think you're going to get away with this stuff? Not only does Savannah have in her playlist confessions of two parents releasing birthday suit pictures of their minor child to strangers on the internet. She has both of those confessions in her fucking series over there. And now I have, and several other people have, your confession to creating fake legal documents. You cannot represent yourself from a law firm if you're not a law firm. You can't just go and pick a law firm out of your ass and send somebody a cease and desist with the name at the top of it. I can send you one. You can send me one. But just as soon as you put Smith and Wesson up here at the top, law firm, blah, 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 you're committing crimes. And she used those documents in court. And you're still talking to her? I seen that Mel, since she's not requesting a box yet, I'll go ahead and talk about you. You can join a box and apologize when you want, but I'm going to go ahead and say what I was going to say to you if you were here. I see that you messaged her yesterday too. So why all of a sudden is your freaking I'm walking away video gone? Oh yeah, I don't have to ask without you in the box. Good evening. Let me turn it. Hold on, wait. Let me turn them off.
Yep.
Melina, can you turn the comments off? Are we here? Y'all, listen, if we can't get these comments off, y'all better keep it respectful or you're all getting words. There we go. Okay, I'm going to let you speak first and then I'll speak.
First off, I want to say sorry to you, Feisty, for all that I name called you and said about you. And for everybody else that I said mean things about. And all the horrible things I said about other people and messaged people about. And I feel bad for doing that. And I wasn't in the right mind of doing that. I learned my lesson. The first thing that made me stop doing stuff with Gabby, like being on her side, was the whole PTSD, as I suffer from PTSD and I have a service dog, as you guys see from my profile. And that just triggered me the most. It's actually talking about it is making me shake right now. And if I get emotional, I'm very sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Just like big deep breaths.
Me the most
gonna bite you over here.
because it just triggers me a lot. But that is one thing that stopped yesterday. I messaged her because I've been trying to make her get off the app and she will not listen. She will not listen to me at all. I don't know what I can do to make her stop. I've tried my best. as a friend to her. I tried to reach out to her as a friend, but she will not take any support whatsoever.
Mel, do you have kids?
I have a stepson and I have a daughter that she's not my legal daughter, but she's 19 and I raised her since she was born.
Well, you don't have to be a blood relative to be a parent. So, that doesn't, whether you're blood or not, doesn't mean high or hair to me. But I mean, you've been her mod for a while now, not very long, but you've been her mod for a while. Can you tell me your honest opinion on her? What are your thoughts with what she's doing with this baby over here? Because
I haven't physically, with me talking to her on camera, I haven't physically seen her do anything to Cameron. But I, myself, right now, the things that I've seen people post and stuff, it's just, I don't know what to say. I'm just in shock.
There's other forms of abuse than physical, right?
Yeah.
You're aware of that, right? I mean,
Yes.
You've got PTSD, you know this shit. So, when she is like, what she did today, did you see what she did today?
No. I was at work.
Oh, well, some of us don't have to do that. But anyways, she was just today, she had that baby there and had him talking about him, her, Coco, and Daddy dying and going to heaven. Okay? He's 4.
Yeah.
You're trying to protect her, and I don't know what all she's told you, and if you want to disclose that, that's on you, But she's gotten to your head just like she's gotten to Aaron's. She keeps telling you guys that she's got this under control. Mel, I'm putting it on my mother right now that she has 3 active cases on her down there. Not us. It's her. And if you've had any involvement in that mess, The best thing for you to do is reach out to that investigator and talk to him yourself.
I'm going to tell you something, Feisty. I have no involvement in this at all. None at all. I've messaged people. Yes, I will come forward and say that. Yes, I have messaged people. Yes, I have. But I have any fake documents, nothing at all. I can swear on.
I don't mean to interrupt you. There's no hate coming in this live. You understand what I'm saying? But Melon does want to grab a box because she has a question for you as well. She's not going to disrespect you.
I'm not going to be disrespectful at all. I'm here not to be disrespectful or rude or anything.
But I mean, I think, like I told the girls in the chat a while ago, to be honest with you, Mel, I know that you're not life isn't on TikTok, but if you want to have some type of rapport here.
Hi, I'm sorry.
You're good, girl. Hold on, she's paused.
I'm not gonna.
My fiance is talking to me. Sorry, he's away at work. Sorry.
You're fine.
I'm not gonna be rude. I just really quickly. I heard you discuss PTSD and how she's not going to she's not listening to you as like a friend, right? Like you're trying to be her friend and she's not listening to you. And the advice that you're giving her, because it's not what she wants to hear. And Gabby is the kind of person that she's got her focus on one thing, and whatever you try to tell her, she's not going to listen to you. That's not a friendship, dude. It's not a friendship. Friends are supposed to be able to disagree and listen and have conversations about things that may not be easy. And it's unfortunate, but I agree. I don't know if you were listening to what Feisty said before you came in the box. I agree that the telegram, that should stop.
Hold on. I'm going to interrupt y'all real quick because this is what Mel, this is what you missed because you have a job. Okay. It was confirmed I don't mean to interrupt y'all, but I'm going to flip it for just a second. It was confirmed just the other day that Gabby's new account is the Jacob rep, right? Gabby is off camera. Okay. She's currently off. Jacob R is in the chat saying, "Hey guys, I hope Gabby is well." Aaron is also in the chat on the Dad of One account. This is what she's doing to people. Okay. She's walking away acting like she's going to unalive herself, but she's in the chat garnering. Mel, you see what we're talking about now?
Yes.
It doesn't, it's what she's doing to the community. These people are coming in just like you did, right? You're a strong-willed woman and you stand firm in your beliefs and in your morals, and you thought that she was being done dirty. So you put yourself out there. You were fucking with me. You were fucking with Villain. You were fucking with everybody. And while you're doing that, this is what she's pulling right here.
Is she?
And you're putting yourself out there.
Now?
Huh?
Is she live right now doing that?
Yes, she's live right now. She just came back to the chat, and believe it or not, that account is no longer commenting.
Well,
It was just confirmed the other day that that's her damn account. And then she comes over here and she puts all these LLCs all over her stuff over there, Mel. I am an LLC owner. And what she did today, every time she put that LLC across her screen, it's fraud. And enough people hate her, they're reporting her, and she can be charged for that. But she won't listen to friends. She's not listening to us. And she gets pissed because we're talking shit. We earned those titles. She did not.
I don't know what to say. Like, I've tried my best to do what I can do, but like, you guys keep saying that I'm on there as I let them always. That's not me. I don't have all these accounts like you guys say. I have one account and that's it. I don't have time to make multiple emails to go on and check all you guys' profiles and stuff. I don't have time for that. I have a mom that's got cancer. I have 2 jobs that I deal with, and I have my own life to deal with.
Elvis, baby. Oh, stop that. Thanks, y'all.
So
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at your mom. I swear. That shit was
it's okay. It's okay.
I just wanted to, I don't know if you heard me, but it was like at the very beginning of this, and I said that you were different because you actually, after this stuff with Feisty popped off and Gabby was in her chat saying that Feisty did X, Y, Z. When you found out that Feisty didn't actually do that X, Y, and Z, you apologized and you tried to correct that behavior, and that's different than anything Gabby does. You probably should have never been wrapped up to begin with, but I hope that you know better now.
I do, because I'm not like some of these people that are mixed up with Gabby. I have a good heart. Yeah, I did call people names and I did do what I shouldn't have done and threaten people. But I thought she was getting bullied. And like I said, I've been bullied when I was younger. And I just thought I saw somebody that was getting bullied and I stuck up for them. And I apologize again.
When you were getting bullied when you were younger, did you keep taking yourself around the bullies? Or did you go out of your way to stay away from them?
I stayed away from them.
Yeah. This Telegram chat that she has infiltrated over here, this private chat, that right there is going to be, I'm worried to death about her.
I'm not even on that. I can't even find it. I don't even know how to work.
It's a private chat.
I don't even know how to find
it. That's why there's speculation that she has created that chat and she's trying to build a case with it. And that's why I said what I said. If you are over there and you think that's a soft place to land to talk shit about Gabby, I would get the fuck out of there.
And
I'm being serious.
And to be honest, I did not make that Feisty group about you on Reddit.
I really don't care. There's a group of lonely ass women that ain't got nothing to do but talk shit about me, so they can keep talking it.
Well, it was not me.
Phones too. They said me and Feisty broke up.
They seem to forget that both of us sold and bought houses at the same time. Like, I'm in the middle of moving and Villain's moving. She done went on a whole ass vacation. I went on a vacation. That should prove to y'all that Gabby is not our life. But anyways, if anybody has any respectful questions for Mel, I'm going to let you in the box. But as soon as you disrespect her,
don't do
you're
that.
going to get muted. Okay. Now, like I said, me and her are not, I accept her apology because that's just who I am. But that doesn't mean we're fixing to sit together.
No.
Ain't none of that shit happening. But if y'all have questions for her, I'm going to let y'all in. Be respectful. And I mean what I say. Melina, if you don't mind, turn the comments on. Thank you. Y'all be respectful.
Y'all don't need me. You got this.
Thank you, Dylan.
I just wanted to ask why you lied to Gabby about coming to apologize to me when you were speaking on my child.
Because I did a public apology and I said sorry.
But you told people in the comments that you came to me and you apologized, and then when someone asked you why, or if you went to her, this is good enough. This is good enough.
Well, I said, I thought I made a public apology. If so, here's your public apology. I'm sorry, Melissa.
But that was.
Sometimes
Go ahead, Feisty.
I've just learned from my own bullshittery, Mel, because I've had my own fair share. Thanks y'all for the gift. From my own bullshit, a blanket apology doesn't always work. You know what I'm saying? And if you've hurt people individually a different way, maybe it would be good for you to like reach out to them, you know, instead of just doing this a public apology thing, because it kind of gets a little old. I mean, I'm just saying, because that's what I was told by the people when I was fucking up. I couldn't say sorry, but you know, I did this, or sorry, but it, you know, I was feeling this type of way. That's unacceptable on the ticker, honey.
Okay.
It really is. I learned that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, Melissa, if you want, I can message you. But again, I'm sorry for everybody that I messaged and I said stuff about. I'm sorry.
Tori, you think it's ridiculous that Mel came over here and took some accountability?
And you know what?
That's
Another thing
ridiculous to you. Maybe you need to go over there to Gabby's live then, because that's where the ridiculousness.
And you know, like I give you kudos for coming up here, because people are going to tear you apart, and somewhat respectfully they should, but just be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Just be careful, because people over here and people over there are both going to play you.
I know. I'm getting.
I'm not saying Feisty or us, like, you know, there's other people that are going to try to play you.
I'm Mark safe. Look, I didn't reach out to Mel. Mel reached out
No,
to me.
I know you did that. I know you did.
Listen,
No.
I have never reached out to Gabby, and I ain't never reached out to Mel. Both of these women have reached out to your girl. I done played this game before with people on the internet. I don't reach out to nobody. Y'all got to reach out to me. I don't message nobody.
I'm reaching out because I'm getting death threats. And I have people that say they know where
I don't agree with those.
and they're coming.
Who can I ask who's sending you those unalive threats, ma'am? Because a lot of people say they're getting unalive threats, and I don't see them.
And they don't
I
post
see
them.
a bunch of doctored text messages is what I see.
Well, there's a couple that I have gotten, and they're weird names, and then they remove their profile.
Yeah.
You should still have the messages though, and have their name, their original name.
I have a couple of them. If I have to, I can send them to Feisty.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
gonna drop
need
down, but
if
that's
you're
all I
getting
said.
death threat, if you're getting unalive threats from folks, you need to be reporting that to your local authorities.
I have done a couple, and someone said, "Do you know who made the Reddit?" I don't know who made any Reddits.
Well, see, the problem is with that, Mel, is that when I was accusing you of making the Reddit page, your girl over here said that she knew for a fact that it wasn't you. So because she said she knew for a fact that it wasn't you, I know she's behind it. Have you heard me say anything else about you being behind that Reddit page? Did
No.
not. Do I think that you're over there entertaining it? I sure do. You don't have to own it. I don't care. You're allowed to have your opinion, but I'm glad you chose to grab a box and tell me now. You know what I'm saying? We can be adults. But because she says she knew for a fact that it wasn't you that did it, I know she's behind it, and I do believe that investigator down there in Florida knows it now too.
Yep.
Feisty, I just wanted to let you know that Jacob R., he got in my box yesterday.
Oh, he
It's
did?
a man. It's like a young teen. It's like an older teen, young man that likes to sip his booze a little too much. Just to let you know, he got in my box for like 5 minutes until I booted him and kicked him out.
I'm glad you got on here because everybody and their grandma said it was her on a fake account.
Yeah, because I called him out. Because somebody said, "Oh, that's Gabby." And I said, "Come on, get in the box." And he got right in the box. And it definitely was not one of them trying even to fake the voice. It was some crazy weirdo. I mean, I am not exaggerating. He was
Do you think it might have been Anthony?
weird. So, but I just want to say, Mel, I'm glad you're owning up to things and you're standing up for yourself, and just watch your back, girl. That's all I got to say is just watch your back.
Thanks, Sassy.
You're welcome.
No, I'm just saying because I'm a real one over here. If we catch you back over there, we're going to talk shit.
You're not gonna catch me back over there. Trust me. I'm done. And no, I'm not running for. I'm not. Someone just asked me. Sorry, it just scrolled up. Something about. Am I
No,
leaving
Google.
because of the threats? No, I'm leaving because I don't like the lies about the what do you call it? The miscarriages and the PTSD and all that stuff.
So, but at first you said that she had a miscarriage. So
She did.
What
She
led
said
you
she did. She said she did. And yes, I did talk to her a couple of times while she was in the hospital.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, what led you to change your mind? Though is my curiosity.
I don't know. People are saying that she's lying. So I don't know. And that you guys say that all this stuff is forged. I'm not there to see if she's writing this stuff or not.
Well, I haven't witnessed her writing it, but I have a history in medical recording and things
I
of that nature.
don't.
And I can say
I've
that
never
shit's
worked
fucking
in the
bonkers.
hospital, so I'm not smart in that department. I'm smart in my department of where I work.
Hey,
Hey, baby.
hi, it's Jamie, y'all.
The other mod?
Yep.
Holy fuck, we're having a reunion over here, y'all.
We're having a great time,
What
don't
the
you know?
fuck?
This is the Jamie. Is this the Jamie that I got mad at? That
Surprise
It's
guest.
Jamie.
oh,
So, okay, I do have to say, I have a lot going on in my life, and I did not realize everything behind all the closed doors with Gabby. I never watched the videos. I never stayed on her lives all the time. I was there, but I was in and out. I was literally in and out. I can't deal with the screaming, so I'll set the phone down and go to the other room and clean, do dishes, something. I did message you because I did have some things being brought up about my ex-husband that just passed away, which is all three of my kids' dad. Whenever that was brought up, that really did hit home, and that was kind of my breaking point.
But you sat over there in front of 800 people and called me a liar.
I did not until I actually started going through the videos and stuff. I started looking at your pages. I started looking at Villain's pages. I started looking at everybody's pages and everybody's videos. And it all started to make sense.
Okay, well, that don't have nothing to do with the fact that you said that I was a liar about you sending me them messages. You can watch all the videos you want.
No. I didn't say I lied about it. No, I told Gabby I messaged you. I told Gabby.
Actually, there was 3 different stories. There was I didn't message her. There was I didn't message her. Then there was my friend on Facebook did it, and then there was I did.
Oh,
I'm just saying, girl.
My friend, she started it. We talked about it, and then at this point, yeah, it happened. Gabby knew about it. Everybody knew about it. Nicole knew about it and stuff. Oxy knew about it. Every single one of them knew about it. But I did not run to you once I got unmodded. That was not the whole point behind it. Once I seen it pop up about my ex-husband, that's when I came to ask about it.
But what did that have to do with me, though?
But I didn't know if you actually knew who the people were. I didn't know if it was somebody you knew who it was or anything. I just wanted to stop.
can I ask you a question, Jamie?
What's up?
Why were you in her live today?
Gabby's?
Yeah, people are asking you.
I haven't been in Gabby's live. She's blocked from everything. She's been blocked from my Snapchat. She's been blocked from my TikToks. Every single TikTok has been blocked. So I don't know who's there.
People are
Because I did see a comment on a post today on Facebook about that supposedly, I tried reaching out to her out of TikTok. I have no way to get a hold of Gabby, and I have no will or want or need to. I have not been in any of Gabby's lives since all that stuff happened, and I blocked myself, unmodded myself, took myself on my own merry way.
okay then.
Yeah, so I don't know who it is. I
Fucking lost,
don't
y'all.
know.
I'm just going to eat my M&Ms.
No, I get it completely. My kids
Do
are
you
upset
understand? Hold on. I got a question for you because I'm not going to keep fucking talking in circles. Do you understand why we feel the way we feel now?
No, I get it. I get it completely. See, okay, so I'm reading the comments right now. I wonder, I have seen different Jamies in there though. So I'm wondering because it's not me. So I don't know. I have no want, will, or need towards anybody that does that to their children or them crazy stuff she's been doing. That's insane.
There is real reason for concern for that little boy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And can I tell you, like, healthcare was like my whole like life the last 10 years until I'm doing what I'm doing now. And nobody should ever be treated like that. Everybody's life is like precious. And for her to treat a child like that, that doesn't need to be that way.
I interject just for 1 second, and this is no.
No, you're good.
All I was going to say is because Feisty, you talked about this when you first got on before the boxes, before Mel got up here, and anyone. When I watched that live today, I'm obviously local for those that don't know. I went down to CCPD because it took everything out of me not to drive to her house, but because she's already threatened me, I'm not taking that risk, but I was very worried for that child. And I hope that Jamie and Mel, you hear this, like you're actually seeing this now. Like, I cannot stress how worried. I mean, I was worried that Friday that I went over there and she doxed all my information and everything else, but I was more fearful for that baby today than I have been for anything else. The way that she was talking, and I even played clips for the police, and they are refusing to do anything because of how much this woman has done on this fucking app and has gotten away with saying, oh, it's nothing, I'm not going to do that, I'm just doing this for my haters. I don't think this is for the quote unquote haters anymore, because I can't fathom what woman, what mother would do this to her, to say these things. I have a 3-year-old, 3.5-year-old. I could never imagine sitting him down like that on the fucking couch and saying what she did today.
I have a question. Does anybody have like a clip of her live today where she's saying I was there to see what account it actually was?
Listen, Jamie, I don't mean no disrespect to you, but you're seeming to hyper focus on the fact that you were in a live today, and I don't give two shits whether you were or not. You know what I'm saying? That's something, you know, y'all can discuss other places. We're trying to deal with this stuff. And because you have been over there and you have sat in this live stream and you have owned that there is concern there for that baby, you're required by law to see something, say something. That goes for you too, Mel.
Now, why do you need someone to send you proof of where you was? You don't know where you was, ma'am.
No, I know exactly where I was today. I was not in that live.
Because we watched you flip and flop like a fish the other night when someone said or told Gabby that you had messaged Feisty.
What
and
I
you said
did
it was somebody else when it was you.
So, okay, I ended up unmodding myself and backing away from that whole entire situation. Like, I started like researching. And that is not somebody anybody wants to be around.
But you were modding for her that same night, though.
Okay, I have a question.
And you were blaming it on everybody else but you.
So I do have a
question.
friend that has my live that messaged
Hang
as
on.
well. What's up?
You have questions.
I have a question for Miss Jamie.
I was
and Miss Mel.
asking Jamie a question.
Oh, okay,
Hold on,
I'm
Gus.
sorry. I
Hold on.
apologize.
Hold on.
Do you not know where you was today?
Oh, I know exactly where I was today. I
Well,
was at
then
my
why are you
child's
asking people
school.
for proof that you were in there? We sat and watched you in that live. Tell Gabby, that wasn't me. Someone hacked my account.
No, I didn't say nobody hacked my account. My friend has access to my account, though. And she did tell me she did it. And she's like, I was just worried about you, Jamie, because once they started bringing up everything, and like I told her about it, and she's been researching stuff too. And so at that point,
Did no one say anything about you? You're the one that reached out to Feisty with this big long story. She didn't reach out to you.
no, I did reach out to Feisty, and I did say that.
How did your
But
friend,
in that
if your
live-
friend was the one that sent it, how did your friend know to reach out to me out of all people? I'm not the big dog over here covering Feisty. I might have a big mouth.
Knows everything that's been going on. I've been talking to her about it.
Okay, let me just wrap this shit up real quick because I got other things to do. Mel, are there any more questions for Mel?
Yes, I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
Was it you that messaged Gabby last night when she was live?
Yes, and I told her to get off and to stop. Just stop it. Get off and just end everything. But
And then who is the person that did the podcast with her?
No, I have no idea. I swear
So
to God, I don't even know.
It did sound like you, Mel. I'm not being ugly,
It's
but
not okay. So it's
To be
him.
honest, I do not know how to do a podcast. I swear on my mother's
Well, I know
life.
who it is. Then I just wanted to know. I just wanted to get confirmation. And then one other thing. Do you guys know where C got that red line on his neck and his arm and his wrist today?
Me?
Yeah, either of you, because he's got a big.
I haven't even talked to Gabby. I don't
I haven't
talk to
seen her
Gabby.
lives.
Maybe Jamie does. Jamie seems to talk to her more than I do.
I don't even talk to her. I haven't talked to her in almost a week.
I just asked him.
Wrongo.
I haven't talked to her since.
Listen, I got to give it to Mel. She came up here with her whole fucking chesticles, and she owned her shit. And I don't have time for people like you, Jamie. I
That's
really don't
cool.
have time for people like you, ma'am. I don't know why you're here. I don't know what you thought you were going to achieve, but you sound just like Gabriella Jacobson right now, and I ain't got time for that shit. You're nothing more than a distraction. I think she sent you here to try to trip us up.
Actually, no.
You can go
No.
back over there because I don't have time for your shit, okay? If anybody has any more questions for Jamie, y'all can take it to Jamie because I ain't got time for none of that right there. She's freaking girl. Stop it. Stop it.
I have a quick question for Mel. Well, a few, just real quick. Hey, Mel, what's up?
Nothing much. What's up?
Hey, I got a question. At the beginning of this live, you came in and said recently you've seen things about Gabby that made you turn away, right? Can I ask what you saw online that made you, what exact evidence?
It wasn't evidence. The whole thing that made me turn away was the PTSD thing.
Yeah, but you said also like recently, because like the PTSD thing happened before this last recent time, right?
Yeah, it's just the spiraling things that I've seen, like just the freakouts and everything. Mostly the whole suicide thing.
Okay.
I just want to finish this. I had a friend last year commit suicide because of all the bullying and everything. I don't take kindly to people joking about suicide. So that's one thing that I don't joke about. People saying, "Oh, I'm going to kill myself," but really don't do it. So I don't take kindly to people joking about PTSD or suicide.
No, I absolutely agree. I mean, yeah, that's awful. But let me ask you another question.
Absolutely.
When you messaged me at the beginning of this year,
Yep.
why was that? What clout did you think I was seeking? And when you messaged me, did you see the videos? Is that what it was? What you were trying to like get at? Like you saw the evidence of both G and Aaron admitting to sending those pictures of their son? And is that why you messaged me?
Are you talking about the pictures of his rash?
Yes.
Just because people were posting videos of her and saying stuff, I assumed that was considered bullying.
But you directly messaged me,
Yes.
and when you messaged me, I mean, you had to have seen the proof that was in the playlist with those videos of them actually admitting that. So at that point, you had messaged me and was very nasty to me, definitely trying to be a bit intimidating. And at that point, you had seen the proof that they both admitted to sending CSAM, because that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Material of their son. So at that point, you were still supporting people who did that, correct? I just wanted to clarify.
Yes, and I feel bad for doing that. I did not see the pictures. Just clarify that. I did not see the pictures. I was not friends with them at the time. And I was in the wrong. And I feel bad for doing that. And I feel bad for messaging you, and I shouldn't have not.
Okay, Mel.
Thank you. And you can drop me Feisty or Mods. Thank you. That's all I had to say.
I love you, Shannon. I love you, Shannon.
Okay, I have a question for Mel real quick.
Go, Bossy.
Mel, you said that you heard when she was at the ER having her fake miscarriage, you heard the doctor or the nurse tell her.
Something along the lines of having a miscarriage, yes.
But did you see evidence? Did you actually, like, something along the lines meaning what?
Just the papers that she showed.
But you got in her box and said, you got in her box and said, I was on the call several times with her, and I heard the nurse tell her.
Can I interject? I'm just going to interject for a second because I'm not saying that I have done this recently, so don't go there with me. But back in my childhood when my mind was a little cray-cray, I have stood up and defended a friend untruthfully. So I'm going to assume that could be possibly what Mel has done here with Gabby. And Mel, if that is the truth, then own it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you were just defending her and you thought saying, yeah, I was right there. I was just because you thought maybe at the moment it would get people off her ass. Now's your opportunity to own it because she hurt a lot of people with that miscarriage. And I'm being restricted.
Yeah, I got it too.
I gotta reset. Everybody's getting